Yo, we back again with another one, guys. What we talking about here is if you want to grow as a person, if you want to expand your life, you're going to have to separate yourself from all negative people. We're talking about all negative sources, all negative people, negative places, the things that hold you back. You gotta literally let it go. Because your future and your destination is up before you. And a lot of people are trying their best to hold you back. And we can't have that, guys. We can't. There comes a time in your life when you have to really grow. And in order to grow, you have to make room. In order to get new furniture and new possessions, you have to make room in your house. You got to get rid of things. I know it's tough because you have to get rid of people. And it could be a difficult choice because you have to use a lot of deductive reasoning skills to eliminate the necessary clutter. But it's necessary for growth. So you know what? Let's begin with your family. In each and every one of your lives, you got family members who are draining your energy. Family members who don't add no value to your life. All they do is murmur, complain, and try to make you out to be a negative person. And all you're trying to do is just live your life. So why continue to hang around this negative energy? They're not adding no value to you. All they're doing is dragging you down. All they're doing is bringing you closer and closer to the mud. It don't make any sense, guys. So sometimes you got to cut off family. Sometimes you got to cut them off. Those nosy cousins, those aunts that are always in other people's ears, people that don't know how to mind their business in your fam. You got to cut them off. And it could be tough sometimes because you got to deal with the backlash of other relatives telling you you ain't this and you ain't that. Sometimes you got to cut everybody off. In order to have peace, sometimes you got to cut everybody off. If you're trying to elevate to the next level, sometimes it means leaving everybody alone and just go about your business. Because if you don't do that, you're not going to have no peace. We're moving into a new year and you're still trying to hold on to relationships of people that are not going nowhere. People that bring you no joy. They're always making you sad. They're always accusing you falsely. Why would you want to continue down that path? It don't make no sense. Just cut them off. Yeah, but they're my family. I can't. You're not going to learn until you do what needs to be done, guys. How long you going to suffer? How long you going to let them gossip? How long? Come on now. It's really time to move forward, guys. It's really time. You got to do what you got to do. And I think that for most of us, we procrastinate and we refuse to resolve our issues out of fear of the backlash from family and what they're going to think about us. Who cares what they think about us? You just got to do what you got to do. You know? You just got to do what you got to do. Who cares, man? They're going to talk about you anyway. So whichever relative is a burden and a yoke to your life, you just got to distance yourself. You can do it the silent way. In other words, just just disappear. Go ghost and disappear. Or you could just call them up and be like, look, you're my family and all, but I can no longer communicate with you. It's becoming too toxic. It's messing with my mental health. And I find myself being frustrated a lot because of you. So I'm going to distance myself, and I don't want you to feel no way. You know, maybe in the future we might talk, but right now I can't really talk to you. And just go about your business. It is what it is. Sounds cold, right? But you got to think about this. It's either you or them. Which one? Because if you don't do what you need to do, they're going to steal all your energy, take away all your peace, and you're done. You're going to be ruined for life. And it don't make no sense, you know? So make the choice today, guys. Get rid of them. Do what you need to do. Next up is your friends. You know, a lot of friends, man, are not even friends. I don't even know why we have them. Because, you know, for some reason in today's day, a lot of us have people in our lives, man, that these people do not serve our purpose at all. We're the ones giving them all our energy. We're giving them all the praise, all the glory. We are there for them when they need us. But when we need them, they're not there for us. How many of you literally needed your friends in a dark hour? None of them showed up. They're only there to celebrate you when things are looking good. But the minute things are looking bad, for whatever reason, they don't care. Isn't that amazing? When things are going bad, man, it's like friends and family. It's like they don't want to be bothered, bro. Like in other words, they're just waiting for you to die. That's why I do these videos, guys. That's why. So you got to cut them off, fam. Those friends that are not active. If you have unactive friends in your life, you got to cut them off, guys. You got to cut them off. Do what is right. They're not needed. They serve no purpose. No purpose at all, guys. Again, it's either your peace is protected or disrespected. You got to make up your mind what you want. You got to do what is necessary. You know? So guys, I'm going to get up on out of here, take care of some business. Probably make some more content. Then I'll go live later on, do what I need to do. But you need to make that choice. If you want to elevate and go to the next level, you got to cut off all these negative people. Because they're the ones holding you down. With that being said, rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you all guys in the next video. Be sure to thumb the video up. Click that hype button. Subscribe. Tell a friend. And more importantly, protect your peace. I'll catch you in the next video.